What's up, guys?
There we go.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, let me send the link out. Do I look creepy sitting next to the fire?
No.
No?
No.
Gotta have enough light.
Let me go back and look. Yeah. I can't zoom in.
What if I turn the fire down? Is it?
Hang on. It's like behind.
Yeah, it's gonna lag by like 15 seconds.
Maybe turn it back up a little.
Gotta go back up. I'm sitting out in the on the front porch tonight, so I don't have the normal lighting, so we have a nice fire here going next to me for my lighting. All right. If everybody could please on X like and retweet the stream. Everyone know we started. I always say, I think I said 8:30 or 8:45. What time did I say? I said 8:45. That's my bad. I meant to change it to 8:30 because I've always been doing 8:30. That's like 4 times. I was like, I always start 15 minutes early, so I should just change the time. We live. Sending it to Discord. Stream on YouTube should be working as well. Let's go double check that before we start. It is indeed. Cool. Alright. And it's starting to rain. That's another reason why I had to come out here. I was on the off chance it started to rain. It said 30% chance. Literally from like right now until 9 o'clock. Alright. Get the link posted in Discord. Let my members come in. Hope everybody had a great weekend. How are futures looking? I haven't even looked yet. Okay. Futures are up. Yes, let's go. ES is like 35 points. Okay, what about NQ? Can't go too high because I'm gonna put credit spread. NQ's actually retesting some resistance right here. Alright, so QQQ is at the 110 high from Friday's session, which is here, which means it's at 498, so it's $4 higher. Kind of want it to stay below that. I think I sold 503s. What did I sell? What did I alert? I alerted a Iron Condor. I sold 484 and 482 puts, and then I sold 504 and 506 calls. So even up here, it's still like $5 plus out of the money. Still a little too close for comfort with QQQ, but we'll see. Hopefully it opens up between like around 496 would be nice, and then SPY around the 580 area. So. Alright. Again, I know we started early, so if everybody could please like and retweet the stream, letting people know that it did start. We are starting early. I would greatly appreciate it. See if it lets me pull up the chat on X tonight. It has not been allowing me to do so. But I need to do it so I can type the name. Cheat codes, what's up? Douglas, what's up? RTY just jumped. How's iDubbbz looking? Old Rusty. Yeah, they're all moving. They're all about the same. It's coming up to that resistance at 2235. Well, let me pull up the chat, so that's good. So we are going to go ahead and get started. All right, so normal 3, obviously the same, which will be SPY, QQQ, and IWM. Okay, for the 3. So for SPY, it closed underneath the daily 9, above the daily 21. So the uptrend that it has is still intact as of right now. I'm gonna have to turn this fire down. That's like making my hand hot. A little too close to the fire. I got my hand resting on this thing over there. Oh, but now I look a little creepy.
It's nice and toasty.
I know. I'm gonna turn it back up. All right. So I see this trend line here. Oh, would you look at that? Perfection. So it looks to be probably around that 576.50. Would be a decent test. There's some support right here. What's the low of this one? 574.50. $584.50, $584.50. It's the high of this candle. $586.12. Let's put that up there like that. Okay, so this is what I'll be looking for on SPY. That'll be my supply zone up here. This will be my demand zone. But if it starts to lose that 474.50, it can get ugly. SPY's in a 4-hour squeeze currently. That just started. Looking kind of flat. I mean, MACD's red, RSI is like right under 50, so it looks slightly bearish, but obviously now SPY is up higher. SPY is right now probably around that 581 area, so let me drop it down to the 15. So it's like right under the trend line, but I didn't pinpoint it. So it's probably like right on it. This is going to be my supply zone. And then this will be my demand zone. So my trigger's downside, where there would be continuation, would be when one of these two would break. Actually, make it red. Actually, I want the first one to be red. My triggers are usually yellow. OCD kicking in. Alright. So 574.50 to 576.60, demand zone support. I'll try calls or longs in that area first. A break and hold under 574.50 on SPY, then I'll look for continuation downside. Supply zone resistance at 584.50 to 586.20. Break and hold above 586.20, then just look for continuation upside. You got volume point of control at 579 just from the last 2 trading days. Perfect. There's an MMK zone that's right up there around 585, and there's a support zone right here at the freaking bottom around my 574.50. So that's going to line up, I mean, relatively close. I just like using that for extra confirmation. Go back out a few days here. What does it have for volume point of control? Where is it at? Top one. 582. Yeah. Right here. kind of intraday levels. There we go. Turn this off. Alright, so that is what so far I have on SPY. Let me screenshot that. Let me go back to the daily too, just because I wanted to show the overall picture with that trend line. Now that shit's in the way. I should have done it before. That's alright. We'll leave it there. Alright. So 574.50 and 586.20 essentially for the top and bottom, but obviously we'll look to trade calls off the 574.50 area first. Take it upside, so if it comes down, look to take calls and then take it back up to these levels here. I will flip short when it breaks underneath and then it does the retest to confirm it. I will go short there and then take it to the downside. And then vice versa for the upside. Let me put that at 586.20. And 574.50. Alright, let's go over to the Qs. Not at the daily trend line yet. I already have some levels on Qs, it looks like. It's also in a 4-hour squeeze with SPY. It's been in a 4-hour squeeze for a minute. It just flipped bullish. It's holding the 9 and 21 EMA. It's gonna need to get some closes above, 500 essentially. Especially right now if after hours, it's at like 498.50. I would mark here. And then if it gets down closer to that trend line, that's going to get iffy. I feel like that's a little ways away. Let's go to the... Yeah, it's probably going to end up having to be a little bit higher than that, because... it's kind of directly in the middle between 490 and 500 right now. Depending on how this lines up. This is really big support right here, but I like this area a little bit farther down. I'll probably just leave it at that, so... $498.50 to 500. $498.50 to 500 supply resistance zone. My support zone. I like the 491.50. Actually, I think I am gonna. I like 491.50 down to 490. 491.50 down to 490. It's just these bottom wicks down here that briefly went below 490. It could have just been some kind of maybe like a liquidity grab. It's only 50 cents shy of 490 cycle level, so we'll do 491.50 and 490. And 498.50 to 500 for the two zones there. Break and hold above 500, get continuation higher, break and hold underneath the daily trend line that runs right through the zone, and that 490, that'll be ugly. So if it breaks it, comes down, that's where I will get short. So at some point in time, either on the initial break if I can get it, if I miss it and it comes back up and does the SR flip, then I'll look to go short there. So let me screenshot this as well. Rusty. IWM. Let me just check the chat channel. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright. Let's see, Rusty. Alright, let me draw that trend line there again after taking that off. I don't foresee it going back to 225 tomorrow, but I could be wrong. 220 cycle level, I know is like right here in the middle. My hand is getting hot. I gotta turn that down for a second. Let's go to the 1 hour. No. Look at that. Look at that moving average right there, just holding it. What is that, the 50? Yeah. Probably 221 area is going to be tough. $222. So for this, we'll just do the levels. Is that 217, 217.50? Yeah. A lot of wiki price action between 217 and 217.50. Like a lot. Alright. I'll just do 217 to make it easy. So 217 and 221 for IWM. 217. I do not like the way it looks when it's so down like that. Alright, so that's SPY, QQQ, IWM, no squeeze or anything on there. Alright, so after that I want to look at AMD. I got AMD, Google, and Microsoft.
Your hand is really red.
Huh?
It's really red.
No, it's just because it's
Okay.
it's in a very crucial spot. So it's holding this trend line here so far. Just rejected 160 and the daily EMA is closed underneath of it. So now I'm looking for this area here, if that breaks, which is around 155. Turn off these. It's like sitting right on the freaking 50 and 100 day too. So if it loses and closes under 155, I think it's going to get pretty ugly. And I'm just going to wick that up closer to 160. So 160 and 155. Could see a potential inverse head and shoulder setting up too. Got this little area here, come down here. If they pop it back up and reject it, it could just make at some point in time another shoulder when it holds here and then go higher. So be interesting to see if this kind of sets up. So maybe initially look to go long off the 155, break and hold underneath of that, then it could get oogly. And then it needs to break and hold above 160. So if it does come down and it bounces here, take it back up, and if it breaks 160, then take it up higher here. So those are like the two scenarios right here that I'm looking at. $160 and $155 on AMD. Microsoft. Alright, so Microsoft on the daily has this kind of big pennant, and on the Trade Doctor on Thursday we kind of talked about this. So it wicked above it and pulled back down. So I'm watching, it's going to be, where is right there. I think once it gets up to this area here, it's around 433. Drop it down to the 4. If it can break above the pennant and then break above 433, then it goes up to that previous high area there. Be 442. And if it breaks underneath 424, then go down to 420, cycle level there. And take it down here, so that's two ways. And then if it breaks underneath that trend line, which would be almost like full target in runners by that point, if I am short on Microsoft, I can go down to the 410 cycle level. So 433 and 424 on Microsoft. Last but not least, Google. Let me get this over here. So Google is in a daily squeeze. You have potentially an inverse head and shoulders kind of setting up. It's not the most cleanest thing in the freaking world, but I mean, I can see it. So you got the dip over here, you got the dip here, and then you kind of got this dip there. So there's a potential like inverse head and shoulders. Turn this on. That lines up, and then draw this trend line here. So 167.50. And then take that up to near the 170 area after that. Go to the 4 hour. Yeah. So let me screenshot that. Then let me just draw the trend line on the lows as well, just to have that. I'm going to draw these two trend lines here. The potential inverse head and shoulders. It's in a squeeze, and it's freaking just coiling sideways. And I'm also seeing this. So I just saw this at the last second. This looks like a potential Morningstar reversal. I usually like to see a bigger body green candle here on the right side, but what's good about that candle with it being still bullish, so a Morningstar reversal is a big body candle on the left that's red, a neutral to bullish candle in the middle. This one is a neutral because it's the doji candle. And then you want to see a matching big body green candle on the right, which you kind of have. It's just elevated a little bit higher, and that's because the daily 9 and 21 EMA are right there, and it tested the 21. It got a strong buy off it and closed up here, so that's generally a bullish sign. So I'm not too picky with the body not being, kind of matching the red, because I like it to match it almost identical. But potential Morningstar reversal there off the daily 9 and 21 with the potential inverse head and shoulders as well. Go down to the 4 hour real quick. So I think this is going to set up nicely. So when it breaks those highs right there, it's going to go hit that 167.50. It could reject, come back down to like 166 area, and then look to take it higher. Or I want to see these top wicks up here into the zone. See how they all retrace and come straight back? I would want this to do something different. I would want it to go hit those areas, this high up here again, and before they slap it all the way back down, I would actually want it to pull back, but instead of coming all the way back down, only retrace slightly to pull back to that 167.50 area, and then when that happens, get a long entry to take it to the 170. And then that would be my entry point there. And then I think 162 area, if it breaks underneath the trend line and that 162, I would look for the short here on the retest and hold underneath 162 at some point in time. So obviously around 162, I would look to initially go long. Look at all these bottom wicks, just previous price action, just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every single day last week, obviously except for Friday because it never got that low. Every time 162 area was tested, it retraced and went straight back to 165 almost every single time. So I will look to go long, obviously. Just remember, every time I put these levels down here, it's not like right when it goes and tests those levels here at the low, like I'm going to short it. I do the opposite first. I look to go long and see if buyers are going to be present there, because like I said, previous price action shows that they buy it up and take it higher. I don't go short until I get the confirmation, like when I draw this right here with the ABC. I get the break underneath of it. They did not buy it up, and when they retrace it, they take it back to the B point. When they push it back down and they don't reclaim it like they did previously, then I know it's a short. That's the confirmation there. And then you take it to the lower low. So initially look to go long, but when I see this happen, the break and retest and hold under, then I go short. Vice versa for the top. So, but yeah, that daily, the potential inverse head and shoulders there with that potential Morningstar reversal candlestick setup, I like that. Off the daily 9 and 21 EMA, I think that's going to be nice. So those are the 6. I have one other one that I'm looking at this week, mainly for credit spreads. And that's if gold continues to just rip. So GLD, it's just moving here, and now it's holding its daily 9 and 21 EMA. I mean, it's just been a monster trend. So it looks like there can be a potential. Here you go. So it just had this massive breakout right here. So at any point in time between here and 255, if they continue to hold it, I'm going to look to sell a put credit spread and it's going to be around where the 21 EMA is at. So the strike price is 247.50. So I'm going to sell 247.50, and I'm going to do a $5 wide and do 242.50. My stop, there's a gap right here. So the gap is 250. It's 249.90. So if it loses 250, then that's probably going to end up being my stop, and I will start to get worried that it's going to come down and then put my put credit spread in the money, which is not good. I want it to expire out of the money. It's the reason for a credit spread. Collecting the premium for the people that are losing on that trade, that are in those calls. I can sell it to them, or in those puts. Sorry, I sell it to them because of bullish position. It's like getting calls when you sell puts. So going to look to sell 247.50 put, and then buy obviously the 242.50 as the hedge for that put credit spread. My risk would be if it starts to close underneath 250. So this would be for Friday, most likely Friday expiration. Let me pull up Webull for GLD. So what's Wednesday's date? The 30th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was November 5th that had this strike. November 1st, sorry. Yep. So November 1st expiry, selling 247.5, buying 242.5 puts. As of right now, be like 43.12. You probably collect maybe 30 for the credit, so I'd be able to collect 30. So probably do between 10 and 20 contracts, which means I could hopefully make around $300 to $600 by Friday. What's the high of this candle actually? 249. That would actually probably be my stop. Just because there's that gap fill. So, I want 250 to hold, but my stop would be under 249. So I'm going to look to enter into that at some point in time tomorrow. And that's it. So SPY, QQQ, IWM, Microsoft, Google, and AMD. And then potentially looking to have gold stay strong, continue this trend, and then just sell a put credit spread on it. Google earnings on Tuesday. Yeah, we got a lot of earnings this week. We got Microsoft, Meta, AMD. Got a lot of earnings this week, so expecting a very strange trading week. So contracts are potentially going to be juiced. So IV can be high on them as well due to earnings. So Tesla tomorrow. Personally, I would like to see Tesla pull back to 250. Tesla pulls back to 250. I would like to re-enter into some calls for January or March 2025 expiration. Alright, so last but not least, before I jump off, few announcements. Number one, I have to pick somebody, one winner, to have access to the Casey Algo for free for 1 month. So sent that out the other day. Got 311 likes, 26,000 impressions, and a lot of comments. 245 comments. So that's 245 people. I gotta pick one from. Let me post this real quick as well. Alright, so this past Saturday, I did my last mastermind in my Discord for probably the rest of the year. That is because I'm going to be teaching in the School of Gains mastermind course. So that is with a bunch of other amazing traders and analysts here on X, like Paper Gains, obviously, who started School of Gains, Sim, Bull Trade Finder, Knots, Maple Stacks, Imp, Frank, Sharky, and then Jordan as well. So we're going to be teaching in the mastermind over the next few weeks. It is a 4-week course, so I will be doing that with them for a while. I just made a post here on X. Well, now people are going to the other one, trying to win the Casey Algo comment and done, doing the like, comment, retweet. If everybody could please also go over to my X page. I just sent that out for the X mastermind that I'm going to be with everyone else in School of Gains. So if you could please go give that just a like and retweet, get that out there. It is going to be an amazing freaking course. So it's a 4-week course. The classes are most likely going to be a few days a week, like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing, and we're each going to be teaching specific blocks in which we feel like we have the highest expertise in. And you're going to have options trading, you're going to have futures trading, a bunch of different strategies that we all just use. It's going to be super diverse. So it's probably the biggest mastermind that I've ever seen, and that I'm going to be a part of. So I am super freaking excited. So I just put that out there. I see you guys liking and retweeting it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So a cool thing with this mastermind class. So third announcement that links to that second announcement. So if you attend School of Gains, at the end of it, we are giving everybody that graduates and completes School of Gains a $100,000 trading account. So we're giving that to everybody. So I think that's super fucking cool. Paper brought that up on Thursday. If you were there for the ticker talk, that's when Sharky said that we were giving out $100,000, and everyone was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "No, we are giving out $100,000 trading accounts to everybody who completes it." So on that post that I just sent for the X Mastermind class, if you look at the bottom, for me personally, just as an incentive for people that want to take the time and they're spending the time and the money to go out and get this education from all of us, as an incentive for that, if you use my link that I posted in there, and if you're one of my guys, one of my members or followers, you use that code KC20, it's going to credit $275 to go towards that mastermind. So it's just going to go ahead and take that right off. And I'm giving every single person who uses my link and my code that's in that post, you can come and hang out with me in the premium Discord and trade with me for free for the next month. So it's me, Market Bishop, Expo Jesse, Sharky, who's my NQ guy, and then Flint, who is my new small caps trader. And then I do this every day. I live trade, calling everything out as well, sending out my charts, trades, entries, exits, everything in the Discord. So just giving that as an incentive to come in the Discord and hang out with me a month for free during that time while we're doing the masterminds and trading and everything as well. So if you use that link and use that code, just send me a message afterwards saying, hey, I signed up for it, and then I will send you a link if you're not already in my Discord. If you are in my Discord and you're a free member, whatever it is, I will just go ahead and manually go in and grant you access to give you the free month of the KC Trades Premium Discord. So let me go. More people are commenting. Done. Looking forward to attending this Best School of Games Mastermind class. It's going to be freaking incredible. I mean, you gotta think. Paper is like one of the most knowledgeable people that I've ever met and that I know. He has over a decade worth of trading education that he's about to teach himself. And then you have people like Sharky going in for futures. And you got like me going in there. I'm going to be teaching about, mainly for me, I'm a supply, demand, support, resistance, finding those key areas to execute trades and catch big moves. I'm going to be teaching about that. So you have like just so many different, like the diversity across the entire panel. It's freaking awesome, the amount of education and stuff that we're going to be able to give out over the course of 4 weeks. So it's going to be huge. Let me send this link out before I pick the winner for the KC Algo. Sending all that in the Discord as well, just because this is the first time I'm making the announcement, so I want to make sure everyone in there knows as well. Can you check the video? It says my connection dropped. Almost said my frames dropped. I just want to make sure it's still working. Someone said Tesla calls for tomorrow. You crazy? Maybe.
No, you're still good.
Still good? Sweet. Flavio, what's up? It's about to break Fintwit. Yeah, this I'm telling you, this freaking mastermind is gonna be, it's gonna be freaking huge. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. And there's already been a few people who've already signed up, and they've already used my code. So I think that's fantastic. And they are going to come hang out with me a month free in the Discord as well. And then we're all going to graduate. We're all going to get $100,000 accounts. So it's going to be fun. All right. Last but not least, let's pick this winner for the KC Algo. That way I can get your TradingView username, send it over to the crew over at Lux Algo. They can get that person added in, and they can start fresh tomorrow. Casey, what is a prop account? A prop account is an account given to you by a prop firm, usually for futures trading. So like the $100,000 accounts that we're giving to people, instead of people that lack the capital and the cash to have $100,000 in their account, you can go to companies like Apex, you can go to TopStep, there's a bunch of different ones out there, and you can pay a monthly fee. Usually it could be $50, $60, or $100. They give you access to that $50,000 or $100,000 account. There are specific rules that come with it, how much money you can lose before you hit the, like the threshold and hitting the profit target, and so on and so forth. And it's an eval account at first. You have to prove that you can successfully trade the account, and then once you pass their eval stage, they give you full access to the account, which then, if you continue to successfully grow the account, you can withdraw profits. So, what's up, Imp? Imp said, I don't know what I want more, the KC Algo or those dreamy eyes. Does the fire like set the mood for you, Imp? Is that what it is? Alright. 1.2k people in here. I appreciate and love you all. I kind of want to drop another discount code for the Discord too. Maybe here's some. Actually, no. The Halloween one's still there. Yeah. Never mind. It's not even October 31st. There's already a discount code out. So if you want to come hang out with me in Discord, live trade with me and all the other people that I named, our team is fucking awesome. If you scroll down on my profile, you'll see the Halloween sale. Yeah, 31% off. It's still valid until October 31st. Use code SCARE31. You get 31% off anything. And then I'll probably wait until like Black Friday and like Christmas to maybe run some more discount sales on stuff. Hopefully be able to run something for Casey Algo too. I know people are really wanting to get in on Casey Algo. They're waiting for a discount code for it. Alright, let's pick the winner for Casey Algo. Appreciate everyone that liked and retweeted that post for the Casey Algo, and then the School of Gains, and then the Live Tonight. Let's scroll, let's scroll, let's scroll. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. See, on Spaces, you can get a drum roll. That's what I need. I need a drum roll. Alright. And the winner for the free month to use Casey Algo is 1111 King Keen at Steve DU0421. King Keen, I'm pretty sure I know who you are. You've been following me for a minute. I recognize the name. So 1111 King Keen, I'm going to send you a message. I'm not sure if you can see. Will it pull it up? Or is it too blurry? I think it might be too blurry. Let me send you a message. I'm not sure if you're here on the live. Hopefully, King, you have TradingView because you need TradingView to use it. I'd imagine everybody knew that looking at the screenshot that I posted for it. I just need your TradingView username to get you added in. Alright, King, I just sent you a message on X. Check your DMs. I like doing giveaways. Giveaways are fun. Let me check Discord. Alright, I'm gonna get these charts posted. Get them sent out to the X subscribers on here and then in the premium Discord. Did I finish building that watch list? Yeah, I gotta download the watch list here, go post this in the Discord, and download. Alright. Well, Techwood, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Don't forget to make a video about spread. Yes, I wanted to do that this weekend. I need to make 2 videos this week, so I'm going to make a video this week on how I am executing credit spreads, what I'm looking at to take these credit spreads. I'll give a quick example on what credit spreads are, what an iron condor is, and at the same time I'm also going to make another video on how to use Casey Algo, because we did add some new features into it. So really happy and excited about that. So I want to make a new video with that update on that. So I got to do that as well. So I will make both of those videos this week and get that sent out. So I appreciate, love you all. I'm going to jump off here. I am on WAP. What is Casey Algo called if I want to purchase it? So the Casey Algo is not in my WAP store. It is something that I'm partnered with through Lux Algo. So I have the MMK Algo in my store. MMK Algo is not KC Algo; they're completely different. We've had MMK for a while. It's absolutely amazing. Use it for SPY and ES as well, but it's not coded the way that KC Algo is. KC Algo is based off of a strategy that I developed 3 years ago that I use solely to trade on SPY, and I gave that strategy over to Lux Algo, and they created the indicator based off of that, combining everything together to obviously give me the signals and the stop loss and all the new things on there. So if you need KC Algo, there's a separate link. So don't go to my WAP store. What I've started doing now is if you go to my profile, you'll see the KC Trades Premium Discord thing that says View Shop. That takes you to obviously my WAP store where everything is at except for KC Algo. So I've been using my link tree, which is in my profile. If you click on the link tree, then it will take you to there, and then you have all of these tabs right here. The top one, that's for my Discord. The second one also goes to the WAP store, and it says for MMK, my masterminds, the ATM bot, blah, blah, blah. The third one down says KC Algo Access. And when you click on the KC Algo, then it takes you over to the Lux Algo website and where KC Algo is. And then the second you go in and purchase and get access to it, it's automatically connected to TradingView. It's going to ask you for your TradingView username, and then it grants you access right away. So I will respond back to Todd right now. A great question. Because there's probably a lot of other people that are wondering that too, like, where is it at? Because it's not with all your other stuff. Let me go get that link for you, Todd, real quick. Go to the Discord, KC Algo info. Oh, so if you're in my Discord, I actually have a channel in my Discord. It's called KC Algo Info. You go click on that. It's a channel that has all the information on KC Algo. I explain how I use it, all the settings for it, and then there's also the link in there as well. I'm responding back to you now, Todd. Alright, Todd, I just responded back to you. That link should work. Let me check it. Yeah, it works. So again, that link is in my bio under the link tree. This third one down that says get the KC Algo access. If you're in my Discord, then there is the just KC Algo info channel there. Oh, someone just messaged me. They just purchased access to the School of Games using my link and code, and they are requesting access to the premium Discord. So is it May Sky? Make sure I pronounce that right. I will go ahead and get that set up for you. So, all right, guys, that's it for me tonight. SPY, QQQ, IWM, Microsoft, AMD, Google, and then gold for a put credit spread. So that is everything I'm mainly watching going into tomorrow. Got a lot of big earnings this week. It's going to move the freaking market. It's going to be weird because some of these Mag 7 names, they're reporting right after each other. One could go up 5%, one can go down 5%, and, you know, QQQ will open up flat, or they both can go in the same direction, and QQQ could go up 2%. So it's going to be a wild week. So I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. I will be live on Spaces with Wolf Financial Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I will be over there in the morning, kind of just hanging out. And